Mike Nugent will kick it off for the undefeated Bengals, one of 5 teams unbeaten in the NFL. We're underway from Heinz Field. Archer, the return man, and unreturnable. It takes him to the back of the end zone, out to the 20-yard line for Pittsburgh. And the clock is at zeros across the board. On first down, Le'Veon Bell picks up a yard and 9 for Pittsburgh. Bell, the single setback. Roethlisberger on again. Bell, good cut by Bell, and he's brought down, wrapped up. Vontaz Burfict is back for Cincinnati. The return of Burfict. The clock is down to 2. Working out of the gun, Roethlisberger to throw it. Fires. It's complete. On the money to Antonio Brown. Receivers in this formation with Bryant, Wheaton, and Brown. Once again from the gun. Pump and toss. Bell makes one man miss. Bell makes another man miss. 5 yards on the catch and run. Kirkpatrick will get credit for the stop. Player, this is a confident group in the secondary. Flea flicker. But a dart underneath. Johnson. Flag is down. Johnson into Cincinnati territory. Looks like this one's coming back though. A.J. Hawk in on the stop.
Offense, number 77, 10-yard penalty, repeat, second down.
Working from the gun, Roethlisberger lets it fly. Incomplete, contact, and a flag down. Brown with Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick still has nightmares over what happened last year in Week 17 when Brown had the touchdown to put the game away. Steelers swept the Bengals last season. And Kirkpatrick thought it should have been a flag against Brown back then.
Defense number 27.
Yeah,
automatic.
Definitely a flag
first
on
down.
Kirkpatrick. 5 yards.
Back to the ground game. Bell showing the patience. And stood up. Gain of 3.5. 4 minutes into this opening quarter. Give it to Bell. Le'Veon Bell slicing. Nice block from Foster on the left side.
He reminds me of a lot of the Raider great Marcus Allen, Hall of Famer, and his patience and cuts.
The fluid movement. Bell keeps the leg churning, picks up 2 yards. Iloka, first man there for Cincinnati. 2nd and 8 now for Pittsburgh. We're under 10 minutes to go in the first. Roethlisberger sets, and he throws on target. It's Martavis Bryant with the catch on the perimeter. That covers 10 yards and another first down for Pittsburgh. Go routes now. He's still learning how to time his jumps. Roethlisberger finds a soft spot. Antonio Brown down at the 6. Working out of the gun. Roethlisberger hooks a pass. Incomplete. In goal for Pittsburgh. On a pitch. Le'Veon Bell comes up short. Looking to take the lead. Roethlisberger rolls, throws, touchdown! Antonio Brown! Big Ben is back!
The motion from the left side of the screen, little stop and go. That gave Brown the separation he needed to get away from the defensive backs that time. Leon Hall in coverage way late.
3rd touchdown of the season for Antonio Brown. It took over 7 minutes opening drive. Chris Boswell is on for the point after. And he knocks it through. In at quarterback, Roethlisberger on the drive, 5 of 6. Impressive way to open up this game as Boswell kicks it off. Adam Jones is not going to take it out. Coming off the bye, they had a 34-21 win in Buffalo, Week 6. They're 3-0 on the road. Quick hitter on the outside, and he connects with Marvin Jones. 6 yards on first down for Cincinnati. They have the number 3 offense in the NFL. 2nd and 4. Dalton hits A.J. Green for 7 yards. Allen out with a left ankle injury, so Golden gets the start again. Running play. Jeremy Hill. Nothing there. Robert Golden over to make the play. I'm not sure there was a play here. This might have been whistled dead.
There was no play. False start. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
6'6", 303 pounds, an inside-outside force. First and 15, over the middle. Tyler Eifert with the grab in traffic. That's a 6-yard pickup. Gates and Kelsey, big numbers for tight ends against the Steelers D. Second and 9, give it to Hill. Picks the right spot to cut through. Good run by Hill. That crowd was pushed out across the 45, a 12-yard pickup. Possession of the day for the Bengals. They trail the Steelers 7-0. Line of scrimmage is now the 46. Fake the handoff. Toss it to the outside. Sanu. The spin. And then Steelers players converge to limit Sanu to a 3-yard gain. Nickel package. Ross Cockrell is in the game for Pittsburgh. Second and 7. Dalton in the pocket. Lets it fly. It's handled. A.J. Green. The high throw, but he's a 6'4" target. Hit by Cockrell. 20-yard hookup. Have enough time. 3 seconds. 2 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap out of the gun. Ball up in the air. Incomplete. Cameron Hayward put the pressure on Andy Dalton. Second and 10 for Cincinnati. Shotgun. Dalton out of trouble. Dalton makes a cut and picks up 4 yards on the run. Robert Golden ranging over to make the play for Pittsburgh. In 6, we'll see if Eifert is a candidate here in this area. Dalton tossing. Incomplete. Trying to hit Eifert. Ross Cockrell had the coverage, and it's 4th down. Season with a long of 47. Cincinnati trying to get on the board from 44 yards away. Nugent's got it. And plays 54-yard drive for Cincinnati. Had to settle for the 44-yard field goal from Nugent. Steelers have won 3 straight over the Bengals, 8 of the last 10. Trey Archer, this is returnable. He'll take it out of the end zone. Archer trying to circle, and he is buried at the 10-yard line by Pierman on special teams. They've already matched their entire total from last year. Shotgun formation for Roethlisberger. We'll put it in the air. Short throw to Miller, and Heath Miller hears it from the 4-yard gain. Roethlisberger to Miller, setting up a 2nd and 6. Take it, and Roethlisberger tosses it at the feet of Miller. Had nothing going downfield, and will settle for another chance on a 3rd and 6 now for Pittsburgh. Makes things easier for everybody else on defense. 3rd and 6. Roethlisberger, deep ball, up in the air. It is incomplete. Darius Hayward-Bay on a go route.
Great effort by Hayward-Bay, better effort by Aloka.
And the punt from Jordan Berry. No rush to speak of. Adam Jones is deep, and it's returnable. Flag is down. Jones is tossed towards the sideline out at the 43. 2 flags on the play, 54-yard punt, 11-yard return for Jones.
There are fouls against both teams. An offensive player on the kicking team went out of bounds. Pittsburgh, number 25. During the return of the kick, illegal block in the back on the receiving team. Cincinnati has chosen to replay 4th down. Number 89 on the block in the back.
Really guinea pigs about 35 years ago.
Really?
Oh yeah, they're great company, and they've made great strides and braces, not just for the knee, but for all joints.
The Berry punt, the Jones return. Adam Jones spun down inside the Pittsburgh 40. This is the first time the Bengals are facing the Steelers without Dick LeBeau running the defense since Marvin Lewis took over as the head coach. Up the middle, Jeremy Hill. Hill lowers the shoulder, and he's inside the 25. It's a first down for the Bengals. Keep it on the ground. Hill, this time he's met, and he's hit by Timmons, along with William Gates. 2nd and 8 here for Cincinnati. We're down to 35 seconds to go in the first. Dalton from the gun. They crowd the line. Protection holds up. Dalton, timing route. Incomplete. Marvin Jones, the intended receiver. Dalton opened up 5 of 5. He's missed on his last 3 passes. 25 seconds to go in the first, and a 3rd and 8 with a flag down.
Yeah, false start.
False start. Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty. It remains third down.
A 3rd and 13 for the Bengals. Dalton in the pocket. Dalton brought down. Tried to escape. Bud Dupree on the chase down, the rookie from Kentucky. A win here would put the Bengals 4 games up in the loss column in the AFC North. 45-yard field goal attempt for Nugent. And he knocks it through. 7-6 at their own 10-yard line. Never really got out of that hole. Archer's going to take it out. Archer hit hard at the 16 by Pierman. 24th career game against Cincinnati, including the playoffs. 29 touchdowns. Tack on another, now 30 and 21 picks. Le'Veon Bell. Little zigzag from Bell. He is so impressive when he hits the hole. 6-yard gain. And a 2nd and 4 now for Pittsburgh. Keep it on the ground. Le'Veon Bell. Enough for a first down. Gilbert on that right side providing some extra space. 5-yard gain for the very smooth Bell. Mention it, he doesn't fumble the football.
Incredible.
Hayward Bay, the motion man. Movement, Cincinnati pointing in Pittsburgh's direction.
False start.
Heath Miller.
Offense, number 83. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Vontaz Burfict out there for Cincinnati in his first game back on a 1st and 15. Le'Veon Bell won't go down initially and dives to the 25 for a 2-yard pickup. Since Burfict went down with the injury last year. 4 receivers set on a 2nd and 13. Le'Veon Bell. Hop step across the 30 for a 6-yard pickup. Burfict gets him down low. Former head coach of the Kansas City Chiefs from 2009 to 2011. This is a 3rd and 7 now. Roethlisberger in trouble and sacked. A combination, Michael Johnson and Geno Atkins. It's a loss of 12 on the play.
In the backfield.
And really, you watch Roethlisberger, he doesn't have the quickness to avoid this sack as he's done so many times in his career, looking for a way to get out. There's Johnson, first man in on the sack.
Quarterbacks, you get your hands on them, they go right down, not him. But this might not be the Roethlisberger that he's accustomed to because of the limitations. Jones with a head of steam. And Jones brought down just as he crossed midfield, and a push after the play from Jones. That's going to get 2 flags.
At the conclusion of the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Receiving team number 24. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Own 35-yard line. They trail the Steelers 7-6. Take the handoff. Dalton throws. It's intercepted, but the play was whistled dead.
That was a pick 6 there for the Steelers, but again, a penalty.
Offense, number
false
74.
start saves the Bengals.
5-yard penalty, remains first down.
And it was Jake Fisher who was in as an extra.
Time they came out with an exotic formation, and it almost cost them.
Giovanni Bernard is in on a 1st and 15. Dalton gets out of trouble. Dalton looking for an angle, and he's out of bounds. 2nd and 14. Out of the pistol. Dalton floats it. Bernard's fortunate he didn't get stamped. And Cameron Hayward over there to make the play along with Shazier on defense. Sanu, the motion man. This is a 3rd and 15. Steelers are coming. Dalton steps up. Dalton is dumped. Back at the 26. Jarvis Jones and Ryan Shazier collaborating.
Well, they've just got great team speed on this defense, and you can see they're relentless getting after the quarterback.
It is the 1934 throwback Bumblebee uniforms.
And the day after Halloween.
That's right. And that comes off the side of the foot of Huber, who has had some nightmares against Pittsburgh punting the football because of Antonio Brown. And the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at midfield. They've got a 7-6 lead on the Bengals. Shotgun for Roethlisberger. He fires and connects. Working towards the outside. And an injured Steeler on the play. Bell injured on a tackle made by Burfict. D'Angelo Williams now in the game, and Williams gets the call. He's met by Geno Atkins. And Bell missed the playoff game the following week. Underneath.
Flat on his back on the training table.
And Dan, this is the first time this season they've had all of their offensive weapons together for a game. Brandon Tate returning. And Tate is brought down at the 15-yard line. Cincinnati with a 1st and 10 at its own 15-yard line. We have 7:42 remaining in the first half. Pittsburgh's got a 7-6 lead. Quick hitter to A.J. Green, and the Steelers are all over it. 2-yard pickup through the air. 2nd and 8 now for the Bengals. Working from the gun. Dalton fakes the handoff. He'll throw it towards the sideline, and Marvin Jones is there with a penalty marker thrown at the 33. Antoine Blake in coverage for Pittsburgh. 6-yard pickup.
Yeah, it's going to be holding against the Steelers.
Holding. Defense number 22. 5-yard penalty will create an automatic first down.
It happened again against Cincinnati the last time these two teams met. The prior injury. Dalton high. Oh! Big hit. Jones took a major shot from hard-hitting Mike Mitchell.
I mean, he almost gets cut in half by this hit. Ball thrown way over the top of Jones, and then the shot, legal shot by Mitchell right to the gut.
Marvin Jones got up on his feet and jogged over to the Cincinnati sideline. Good sign for him. The pass to A.J. Green trying to wrestle his way for extra yardage. And he's whistled down at the 29. Jake Fisher lines up as a wide receiver. The rookie from Oregon. Dalton throwing. It's knocked away. Trying to squeeze it in to Eifert, and Lawrence Timmons got the hand on it.
After the conclusion of the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting. Defense number 23 jumped into a player's face. 15-yard penalty will create a first down.
It's Mike Mitchell. Line of scrimmage is just shy of the 45. Dalton to Green. A.J. Green extends the body. Green last year had 19 catches for 306 yards in the 2 games against Pittsburgh.
For a little hitch and go soon.
Marvin Jones is back in there for Cincinnati. Again, it's Green. Stiff arm. And Green is out of bounds. Working against Blake, the undrafted free agent. Motion man is Jones circling. They'll hit Jones, try to get him into some open space. And a flag is down at the 29. Jones is banged out of bounds. William Gay.
There is no foul for an ineligible player downfield as the pass was backward.
Le'Veon Bell has left with a right knee injury. His return is doubtful for the Steelers. Shotgun for Dalton. Dalton looking downfield, pulls the trigger. Catch. A.J. Green tries to curl upfield. And he's brought down by Timmons. That's a 7-yard pick. Green said Hugh Jackson brings a swagger to this offense. It's almost a defensive mentality. Ball gets away. Giovanni Bernard on a 3rd and 1.
Well, the snap never came up all the way to Andy Dalton.
Clark Harris, the snapper. Huber trying to place it. High punt. And it will be down inside the 5. Huber does his job and does it well. 33 yards. Williams, the former Carolina Panther, shifty Pro Bowler in 2009. A good receiver as well. He's going to get the call here. Williams spun down by A.J. Hawk. 88 total yards of offense in this first half. A jump and a flag down. Roethlisberger, a free play. He's going to take a shot. Airing it out. Knocked away. Trying to get it to Antonio Brown.
These 2 Bengals.
Defense number 92 was in the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
Steelers have all 3 timeouts remaining. We've got 2:10 left on the clock. Play fake. Roethlisberger has time. Looking for the home run ball. It is juggled and dropped. Bryant Roethlisberger looked very good on the opening drive. They have not been able to get their offense going since. Roethlisberger in stride. Heath Miller brought down at the 20. And a first down for the Steelers. Vincent Ray with a tackle. Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They've got a 7-6 lead on Cincinnati. Roethlisberger in his return after missing 4 games. Incomplete, broken up. Antonio Brown had 3 catches for 28 yards on the first drive. Just 1 catch since. Also had the touchdown. The only one of the game so far. Dump off D'Angelo Williams. Veers to the outside, and Williams has got a first down for Pittsburgh. Signed as a free agent during the offseason to back up Bell. Roethlisberger on time for Miller. And Pittsburgh is on the move. 12 yards on the pass play. Pittsburgh has a new set of downs to work with at the 43. Shotgun for Roethlisberger. Steps up and tosses over the middle to Wheaton. Marcus Wheaton hit by Adam Jones. Wheaton came in with 12 catches on the season. Clock is moving. 1:20 left. 5 receivers set for Roethlisberger on a 2nd and 5. Low throw to Miller. It's a first down for Pittsburgh. 4 receivers set for the Steelers. Rush is coming. Steelers handle it. Popped up in the air. Off of Bryant. Incomplete. Adam Jones over there for the Bengals. He is a playmaker, Adam Jones. And aggressive. He'll take some chances. 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. Too high. Incomplete. Roethlisberger took a shot from Michael Johnson. Turn is now doubtful for Cincinnati. 3rd and 10. Play clock down to 2. Roethlisberger in trouble. Roethlisberger gets rid of it. Nobody home. Geno Atkins was so close to the sack for Cincinnati. Timeouts to work with and just under a minute to play in this first half. Brandon Tate is the deep man. Tate lets it go over his head. Bounces at the 5 and takes a Steeler roll curling to the sidelines. Instead, they'll take a knee and head to the locker room.
And the last time they snapped the ball, it went right between Dalton's legs to Giovanni Bernard for a loss.
Heads up.
And they do. Dalton takes a knee. And that'll do it for this first half. Well, not the offensive explosion we thought we were going to see after the first possessions on both sides. So Williams is the backup. Williams filled in nicely the first 2 games when Bell was suspended. And Cincinnati will get the football to start this second half with Brandon Tate on the return. Tate gets around a tackler, and he's brought down as he crossed the 30-yard line by Boykin on special teams. The injury that cost him the playoffs last year in Week 17 against the Cincinnati Bengals. Dalton on a give for Hill. Hill waits and cuts through the hole. The NFL behind Carolina and Tampa Bay. Dalton throws and hits his man, A.J. Green. Again, not looking for anything downfield. They'll take the dink and dunk because Pittsburgh is giving it to them. It's a 6-yard pickup. Dalton from the gun. Dalton, nobody there. Pressure from Timmons. Bernard is not going to be able to block Lawrence Timmons. 10 now for Cincinnati. Running play, it's Hill, banged down as he crossed the 45. 4-yard gain for Jeremy Hill. Ryan Shazier, second-year linebacker from Ohio State, with a hit. They had not made a roster move since the regular season began until yesterday when Burfict was activated. Dalton shovels it, and a flag down.
Formation, offense. An eligible receiver was covered up on the line of scrimmage. This penalty has been declined. 4th down.
Brown ranges under it and brings it in cleanly at the 17. 21, 98 yards and a touchdown. First possession of the second half for Pittsburgh. It's a running play for Williams. Have swept the Bengals 13 times over the last 25 years, including last season. Won both matchups against Cincinnati en route to a division title. D'Angelo Williams trying to turn it upfield, and Adam Jones getting down low to bring him down. It's a 3-yard pickup for Williams.
Fortunate break for Bell.
3rd and 5 now for Pittsburgh. Deep drop, Roethlisberger. Deep ball, rainbow delivery, intercepted. Stepping in is Reggie Nelson. Nelson gets up to run with it. Nelson into Pittsburgh territory. Nelson still going. And brought down at the 33-yard line by Miller.
24th of his career. He's just going to play center field, left side of the screen. You'll see him come in and just catch this ball at the highest point. Antonio Brown, I don't think he ever saw Nelson, or he might have made a better effort to try to catch this himself. But smartly, Nelson gets off the turf and brings the ball all the way back to the 33-yard line.
Motion man is Hewitt. Fake the handoff, bootleg for Dalton. Dalton in trouble. Flag is down, and Dalton is down as well. Steve McClendon.
Well, the flag's going to be holding, so they'll decline this penalty
Holding,
and take the 9-yard
offense,
loss.
Number 71. This penalty is declined. The result to the play, 2nd down.
Top 5 in the NFL in sacks. Pittsburgh 22 in the season. Dalton. That tosses the ball into the ground. Flags fly everywhere.
And they're going to get Andre Smith.
Pressure from Harrison and McClendon. And just about everybody for the Steelers.
Personal foul, peel back block, offense number 71. 15-yard penalty, repeat, 2nd down.
On a 2nd and 34. Wow. Shotgun Dalton. Fake the handoff. Dalton knocked down. Engulfed by Harrison. Had a cup of coffee with the Bengals. And back with the Steelers. Dalton on a 3rd and 34. Dump it off. And that's it for Sanu. Antonio Brown standing at his own 10-yard line. Punts it away from Brown. And Bieber has put it inside the 10. And the Steelers take over a 1st and 10 inside their own 10. Roethlisberger. Drop ball. Antonio Brown. 2nd and 10 for Pittsburgh. Motion man is Johnson. Roethlisberger. Fake the handoff. Sets. The catch by Miller. Flags down. Miller took a big shot after the grab.
Yeah, they're going to get the Bengals for targeting. And I'm not sure if not all 3 of them led with their head to Miller's head. Tremendous catch.
That's a 14-yard grab and then a 15-yard penalty.
Foul, defense number 43 with contact to the head of the receiver. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. And a 1st down.
They'll call it on Iloka. Miller knows he's going to get crushed. Hubbard is in as a 6th offensive lineman for the Steelers. Take the handoff. Roethlisberger. Downfield. Makes the connection. Crowd quiets down for Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh offense. Running play. D'Angelo Williams slammed down by Pecco.
I wish it would.
It's got to have been the polar opposite.
Ben's getting hot though.
2nd and 11, Roethlisberger. Downfield. Heath Miller handles the high throw, and Miller has got a 1st down. 26-yard hookup. 28 and counting left in the 3rd. Miller 6 catches for 70 yards. Roethlisberger fires it underneath. He's feeding the ball to Miller. Took an offer last week. That has not been the case here today. Vincent Ray with a tackle. And this crowd. Full receiver set. Take the handoff. Protection holds up. Roethlisberger will try deep ball through the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Miller, the motion man. He's been the go-to guy. On 3rd and 5, Roethlisberger steps up. Roethlisberger trying to run. Roethlisberger with a flag down. He's got a 1st down. But will it stand? Flag is thrown at the 19. It's a 9-yard.
Holding, offense, number 73. 10-yard penalty, repeat third down.
That's Ramon Foster.
Shotgun, Roethlisberger. Soft toss over the middle. D'Angelo Williams. The catch and the acceleration. He's brought down at the 15 by Lemur. The punter, Berry, will hold it. The snapper is Greg Warren. 32 yards away. Trying to add to the Pittsburgh lead. Boswell. Perfect. 9 plays, 78 yards on the drive for Pittsburgh. Boswell kicks it off to Brandon Tate. Tate from the goal line will take it out. Tate across the 25, tripped up short of the 30-yard line. Handed off, Hill. Up the gut across the 30-yard line, 4-yard pickup. Dalton now in his 5th year in the NFL. He and Green broke in the same year, the 2011 draft. Straight ahead, it's Hill to the 35. That's a 4-yard pickup. It's a 3rd and 2. Dalton, deep ball, sideline. A.J. Green over the shoulder grab. We've been waiting to see it. And finally, Dalton delivers downfield. 3rd down converted today. Now 1 of 7. Handoff, Hill. Jeremy Hill, physical style. We've not seen a lot of Giovanni Bernard. It's Hill. Jeremy Hill had some fumbling issues earlier this season. 3rd and 1. Crowd the line. Hill in trouble initially. Hill circles out of it. Hill diving. And not enough. They hemmed him in. It's a loss of 1 on the play. Flags down.
Yeah, false start on the Bengals.
False start, offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
From 42 yards away, trying to cut the Pittsburgh lead to 1. Nugent, it's blocked! Timmons has got it. James Harrison.
After the conclusion of the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, Pittsburgh player took his helmet off to argue with another player. His penalty assessed half the distance to the goal, 1st down.
Take over after the penalty at their own 12-yard line. Nothing to show for the interception in return. Missing on the field goal because it's blocked by Hayward.
There he is, right in the middle here. 6'5". Watch his left hand go up here as he gets inside of Zeitler and blocks that. The coaches talk about the hustle. In fact, Mike Tomlin, we talked about the rotation on his defensive line. He says, you call it as you see it, don't you?
Imitating the great Bill Raftery. Every week it's like a 3-man booth. Here's Bryant. With the catch, flags down. 2 of them.
Yeah, they're going to get Matt Spaeth for holding.
Holding, offense, number 89. This penalty will be assessed half the distance to the goal. Repeat, 2nd down.
It is Spaeth. Evan Washburn reporting that Bell has left the stadium. Right knee injury for Bell. 2nd and 13. Running play. Williams. Good speed. D'Angelo Williams busting it to the outside. Out of bounds. 5 yards for Williams.
He still has the moves, though. And this is a beautiful move. Brought everybody to their feet. Right about here, he makes Reggie Nelson miss. And then just brushes off Vinny Ray here with the left hand.
Antonio Brown is in the backfield. Roethlisberger looking. It's a dump off. And Spaeth couldn't keep his footing, but Spaeth has finally drilled around the 32. Pat Sims with a hit. Conversion rate.
At 64 years old.
2nd and 7. Roethlisberger got the time. Roethlisberger protection is there. Pump. Check it down to Miller. Well, that's Ben Roethlisberger's veteran approach.
He knows exactly what he needs for the first down. He's going to come up just inches short on his 8th catch of the day.
You get a great look, and Miller, the extension, he got a bad spot.
Yeah, that's definitely a first down. And there's the red flag from Mike Tomlin. He saw the big board too, just what we just saw. Miller does a great job of keeping his knees off the ground as he's reaching for that first down. He got it by more than
Pittsburgh is challenging the ruling
length
on
of
the
a
field.
football.
A progress is related to a first down.
Ball on the field was just short, and they measured it.
After review, the ball carrier's progress was to the 25.5-yard line, which will be a first down for Pittsburgh. They will not be charged with a timeout.
Short of the 25. Operating out of the gun. Handoff. Williams. Not much there, and a flag down. Vincent Ray over there to wrap up the veteran D'Angelo Williams.
This is the 8th penalty against
Holding.
the Steelers this afternoon.
Offense number 83. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
First and 20 now for Pittsburgh. Dump off. Williams hit from behind. Williams picks up 2 yards on 14 of 22, 125 yards. Hill has 55 yards. Giovanni Bernard, no carries. Roethlisberger looking for it all. Incomplete with a flag thrown. Martavis Bryant matched up with Kirkpatrick.
There is no foul for pass interference as it's determined there is no restriction. It will be third down.
Rush coming. Roethlisberger steps up. Flag down. Roethlisberger tripped up from behind.
Wallace Gilberry with the tackle there, but we have another penalty.
Holding.
Helped up by his teammates.
Offense, number 77. This penalty has been declined. The result of the play is fourth down.
And Tomlin has elected not to try it and instead play the field position game here. Tate moves forward. Bengals take over at the 17-yard line. Dalton makes the connection with Ryan Hewitt. 23 yards on the catch and run. Brought down by Shazier. They came in averaging 410 per game. Dalton again. Another short throw for Dalton. Eifert getting involved. 6-yard pickup for the Bengals.
Yeah.
Giovanni Bernard in the backfield. Take the handoff. Dalton goes to the sideline. And he's got A.J. Green. Very close to a first down. Looks like it will be enough.
Used to sneak into games, didn't we?
Shotgun. Dalton. Pump fake. Dalton. Sideline throw. It's offline. Looking for A.J. Green. Dalton to Marvin Jones. Jones takes another hit. Took a big one in the first half. 6-yard gain. Shazier delivering the blow. Dalton into traffic. Eifert in a battle. Who's got it? Cockrell and Eifert.
Now tie base goes to the runner, and the runner's the offensive player here, and it's good enough for a first down. Nice job by Cockrell.
This drive continues for Cincinnati. We approach 10 minutes to go. Pittsburgh leading at 10-6. Dalton to throw it again. Dalton over the middle. On time. Eifert upstairs.
Big target.
Bernard up the middle. Bernard is hit at the 5. Giovanni Bernard thought he had a touchdown. Instead, it's a 12-yard rip. Dalton, fade, incomplete. Green in a matchup with Cockrell. Cincinnati looking for the lead. Dalton out of the pocket. Dalton tosses, incomplete with a flag down.
Now they're going to call Cockrell for pass interference. He pushed A.J. Green out of the back of the end zone.
There is no flag on the play.
Yeah, the argument is uncatchable.
The player was out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
And Green was out of bounds. That should have been illegal contact.
Dalton rifles. It's picked off in the end zone. Intercepted by Antoine Blake. Blake hurdles. Brought down. Huge play by the Pittsburgh defense.
Blake could just look at the receiver, sees Marvin Jones going to the corner here. Dalton never saw number 41, just playing the eyes of the quarterback.
Andy Dalton hasn't made many mistakes this season, just his third interception of the year, but a costly one. The Smith injury, and then Blake hurdled and remained in bounds. So they are looking at the replay on Blake's return.
After the review, the progress of the runner will stand. First down for Pittsburgh.
They had a field goal blocked and an interception, and they're down 10-6 to the Steelers, who take over. D'Angelo Williams up the middle for a couple. Vincent Ray in on that stop for Cincinnati, but no points. 2nd and 8. 5 receivers set for Roethlisberger. He'll throw it underneath. Brown the catch. And Brown is hit just short of the 45 by Domata Peko. 2-yard pickup. Suffered on the previous possession. 3rd and 6. Roethlisberger working from the gun. Pressure is coming. Roethlisberger, low throw. Incomplete. Try to hit Miller, and Vincent Ray was draped all over him. It's 4th down. It's a guy that was working at McDonald's in Australia, the graveyard shift. I think the Hamburglar would appreciate these uniforms. Tate lets it bounce. Up in the air. And touched by the Steelers. Cincinnati gets it back. They trail 10-6. That's what the Bengals are trying to do with a victory. Oh, the snap goes through the hands of Dalton. He has to retreat and cover up. Back at the 9.
Second miscue today on a snap. This one in the shotgun formation. Dalton eyeing it all the way, just takes his eyes off it at the last instant, and it sails by his left shoulder.
Shotgun Dalton. High throw, almost intercepted. Sanu got his hand on it, and it was up for grabs, and it was that man again, Antoine Blake. And they are 2 of 11 on 3rd downs here today. This is a 3rd and 25. Dalton from his own end zone. They'll air it out. Dalton looking deep. A.J. Green! And hung up in the air, and it's intercepted by Mitchell. Flag is down. Mike Mitchell ducks out of bounds. Ross Cockrell back there deep.
Is this going to back up the
During
Steelers
the
deep?
Return, illegal block in the back. Defense number 21. 10-yard penalty. First down.
At life here in Pittsburgh. Steelers take over on a give to D'Angelo Williams. He's brought down short of the 3rd. That was on a 3rd down throw from Dalton. Fake it. Roethlisberger under pressure. Gets out of it. Roethlisberger looking downfield, extending the play. Roethlisberger will throw. Cincinnati makes a play on the sideline. Sean Williams. Williams comes away with the pick. Roethlisberger trying to work his magic.
This is the first pick of his career, and what an effort there. He got down before he went out of bounds there. This will be Cincinnati ball in great field position. Trying to squeeze it into Johnson on the sidelines as he lays out. Beautiful interception.
Dalton on 1st down. Running play. Hill thrown down by Shazier. Give it to Hill. Hill dances his way to the 41. Play clock is down to 2, down to 1. Dalton gets the snap. Dalton steps up. Dalton shovels it for Bernard. Giovanni Bernard taking it to the 2nd level and hit from behind. 2 tight ends, Eifert and Hewitt. Quick toss. A.J. Green walking the tightrope with a flag down.
There are fouls against both teams, and these penalties will offset. They are both personal foul, grabbing the face mask, number 18 on the offense and number 41 on the defense. These penalties will offset. Replay, first down.
Let's go empty here. Dalton looking for the lead. Incomplete. A.J. Green, the intended target. And Blake again there with Green. 2nd and 10. 2nd down for Cincinnati. Dalton out of the pocket. Underneath. Nice move by Jeremy Hill. He's back in there for the Bengals. And he's dropped inside the 10. Burfict, the motion man. Dalton guns it. He's got Green for the touchdown. Bengals go in front.
That's when you have so many talented targets to throw the ball to. A.J. Green, right side of the screen. It's a quick throw by Dalton, and it's on target. It's inside of Russ Cockrell for the score. Beautiful throw by Dalton, and Green with stretching across the goal line.
6 plays, 45 yards for Cincinnati. High snap. And Nugent puts it through as Kevin Huber got it down. Has elected to take it out on 2 occasions, and neither was a good decision. Nugent on the approach. And Archer is not going to get a chance on this one. And now Ben Roethlisberger, with his team down by 3, takes over 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 20. Roethlisberger hooks a pass high. It's intercepted. Reggie Nelson has got it for Cincinnati. Nelson looking for some blockers, working the sideline. Nelson breaks a tackle. Nelson still going, and he's dropped inside the 5 with multiple flags on the play.
Yeah, it's a case of a peel-back block, so the interception will stand, but the Bengals will be penalized.
2:44 left.
Both teams after the change of possession that will offset at the spot of Cincinnati's foul. We have a personal foul, peel-back block number 90. We have a personal foul grabbing the face mask against Pittsburgh number, and we have no number against a runner. These penalties offset. It will be Cincinnati's ball, first down.
Now the pressure from Gilberry again will force Roethlisberger to get the ball out early and throw it high over the top of Antonio Brown right to Nelson. There's the face mask penalty right there.
Cincinnati takes over at the 26. Give it to Hill, trying to get to the outside, and Hill is denied. Give him a gain of 1 on the play. Antoine Blake, excellent in run support for Pittsburgh. And Cincinnati's got a 2nd and 9 with a give to Hill. They converge to the ball, and the Steelers will use a timeout. It would almost ice it. It's a 3rd and 7 for the Bengals. They'll go to the ground, and they'll get nothing. Jeremy Hill hit by Thomas. Huber, the holder, and snaps it. From 44 yards away, he knocks it through. Cincinnati in front, 16-10 with 1:47 to play. Nugent will kick things off. And Archer is deep. He elects not to take it out. EINTs. Cincinnati undefeated. They had never been 7-0 in franchise history. 16-10, Bengals in front. Roethlisberger can't get out of trouble in his first game back from the left knee injury.
30 yards beyond the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 8 on the play. 2nd and 18, Roethlisberger steps up. He throws. Diving catch made by Bryant. Without Le'Veon Bell, who left with what appeared to be a serious right knee injury. Roethlisberger, pump and throw. Incomplete. Heath Miller, a flag is down. Ray complaining about the call.
Well, he tackled Heath Miller.
Is holding on to their one timeout.
Defense. Automatic. First down.
Flag down. Roethlisberger underneath to D'Angelo Williams.
Yeah, but D'Angelo Williams wasn't set. Ball was snapped early by Cody Wallace.
Illegal motion, offense. Number 34 was not set at the snap. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
It's in 15 for the Steelers, back at the 25. They have to go all the way. They're down 6. Roethlisberger in stride to Miller. Working the middle of the field. Miller, 13 yards on the reception. Trying to work quickly here. Roethlisberger. The toss. Williams. Spin move. He's dropped at midfield. Steelers went 2-2 in Roethlisberger's absence. Roethlisberger returning today, trying to rally Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger, deep ball, incomplete. Bengals trying to end this game on defense. Roethlisberger looking to come from behind. Heath Miller inside the 40, 12-yard gain. We're down to 20 seconds left. He's trying to get organized.
And clock it right here. They fake the clock, throw it out of bounds.
Catch is made, and ridden out of bounds is Bryant. It's ruled incomplete.
After the catch, making a football move here.
Oh, yeah.
So this is not one of those plays where you have to control
After
the ball all the way to the ground.
Determined that it was a completed pass. Second down with a 2-yard gain.
It's a 2-yard gain.
That's a break for Pittsburgh.
12 seconds left. Pittsburgh down by 6. Roethlisberger steps up, throws, room in front of him. Bryant ducks out of bounds with 4 seconds left. Inside the Cincinnati 20. 21 yards on the catch and run. Cincinnati 16, Pittsburgh 10. Roethlisberger looking. Roethlisberger tosses it. It's incomplete. The game's over. Antonio Brown with a catch, but he was out of bounds, and it's going to end with Cincinnati coming away with the road win in Pittsburgh.